A couple weeks ago, we featured a game on this stream called The Last Half of Darkness. It's a point-and-click, spooky horror adventure game for MS-DOS that was released, I think, in, like 89 or something like that. And it was a game that I said I had played as a kid, and it scared me. And we got to see some of the jump scares in the game, and it was one of those streams where I got to face my fears, my childhood fears, and of course it was nowhere near as scary as I remembered it being. So The Last Half of Darkness was actually a trilogy. So what we played a couple weeks ago was the first third of The Last Half of Darkness. So now we're moving on to the second third of The Last Half of Darkness, mathematical impossibility. It's kind of like Final Fantasy. It's never the final game. It's never the Final Fantasy. They just came up with a really awkward name for their game, and there it was. The first game implied that the player character was a vampire because we did not have a reflection, but that did not come into play at any point during the game. And it also implied that we inherited a mansion from our wealthy, now deceased aunt, and that there was a curse on the mansion, and it was really vague. There wasn't really a lot of direction. And then we went... So there's a room where there was these little ghost girls playing patty cake with each other. And if you go in that room while the ghost girls are in there, they will kill you. That was one of the jump scares that scared me as a kid. But if you go in, if you complete some objectives and you get them out of the room, and you look in the closet, there's a boarded up section of the closet, and if you have the axe, you can break those boards apart and climb through there, and there's like a whole tunnel that goes underneath the mansion, and there was like a girl on a sacrificial altar, and we had to make a potion to wake her up, and it was just stupid. None of this makes any sense. Any plot has gone out the window. So Last Half of Darkness 2 takes place right after the events of the first game, I believe. So if you'll excuse me, without further ado, let's switch on over to our Gatorbox Classic layout, and I'll turn on The Last Half of Darkness 2 in DOSBox. Alright. Please report any copyright violation to Soft Lab Laboratories at 16192-TERROR.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Wait, I want mouse control. I don't want to keyboard control this. Okay, so we're gonna have to just use the keyboard for the pointer now, instead of using the mouse, which irritates the hell out of me, but whatever. The surroundings around you... The surroundings around you are unfamiliar, as the last thing you remember is a beautiful girl taking you through a stone doorway into darkness. You must have blacked out because somehow you ended up here. You must have blacked out. A strange painting decors this room. Well, thanks for telling me what the painting is. This doorway seems to be boarded up for some unknown reason. Okay, well let's go down here. You are located below the house in a dungeon-like corridor where there is a wood ladder here leading up into darkness. It is made from oak but doesn't look too sturdy. Let's just go back. This dungeon passage travels left. Okay, so we got two exits on the left. We got the red room, and then we got around, further down and around, all up and down and all around. I want to see what's in the red room. This room is filled with lit candles which illuminate the walls with the glow of red. Large coffins decor this room of horror as cobwebs hang from the ceiling. Something tells your senses this might not be the best place to go snooping. You're not the boss of me. Try repositioning the arrow on an interesting object. Well, it's a coffin. There is a coffin lid sitting on an open coffin. This coffin is closed. What if we open the closed coffin? What is this? This coffin has been opened, revealing a strange creature inside. Can anybody tell what that actually is? Who are you? Cool. I kind of thought that was going to happen. Fuck it, let's hit the monster. That synthesized, bit-crushed voice, though. Good God. Obviously, this guy doesn't like being wakened during a good nightmare. As you move quickly towards the door, he grabs you and begins to bite your neck. But I'm already a vampire! Okay, let's go around the door. What was that supposed to be? This passage ends directly in front of you and splits into two directions, leading both left and right. You can notice a faint sound behind the wall. It sounds as if someone is calling out for help. Oh, I guess that's what we heard. Let's go left. The dungeon passage travels right. What's on the floor? It looks like a wooden stake. Alright. Let's take the stake. You guys know what I'm going to do next. I guess we're going to operate the stake on the vampire. Look at that. You staked him. He falls to the ground, revealing a small flute behind him. Now, I know if we get 2 of those flutes, we can go straight to World 8, so we need to take that. You guys ready for the bit-crushed scream again? Let's go to the right this time. This dungeon passage travels right. Well, who's this guy? A beggar sits holding out a tin can. Who are you? I only talk to those who know my name. Rumpelstiltskin. It was a long shot. This passage reveals a large dark doorway up ahead. It appears to be leading into darkness with a lit torch at its entryway. So, but there's also a place we can go down right next to it. This creepy dungeon places you even farther down into darkness as the light from above faintly shines your path into the unknown. What's in here? Ooh, a skeleton. They didn't tell me nothing about no skeltermans in here. There are 3 doorways here along with a small set of bones. One doorway clearly shows a view of a large glass skull which sits in an oak display box. Well, that's a trap. Let's examine the skeleton bones. This guy didn't get very far. Oh, that's where we came from. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a very angry-looking swamp creature here standing in front of you with a large sword. He occasionally swings it about as if he was trying to show his fencing skills. Alright, well let's leave Jordy Verrill to his own devices here. This room is filled with dust and odors from centuries ago. The far wall is decored by a strange... Decored. They love that word. The far wall is decored by a strange painting of ghouls and ghosts. The game? A light from above shines through a small hole out onto a large blue glass skull located in the center of this room. So I feel like if I grab the skull, something bad's going to happen. This magnificent glass skull looks as though it may be worth millions, but I wouldn't suggest taking it. Well, fuck it. What happens if we take it? It's kind of spooky. "Fool!" cries the ghost, "I've got you now," and that he does. As the phantom tears your heart from your body, the sounds of horror echo throughout the sky. So let's not take the skull. What is this exit over here? Oh, that takes us right out back to where we were. So where does this go? The dungeon passage travels right. There is a strange fellow here carrying a large axe. He looks as though he's blocking your path. Who are you? I think we could take him on. We don't know what this flute does. Oh! It distracts him. With one beat. Well, looks like we're gonna keep going around. This passage reveals a large dark doorway up ahead. It appears to be leading into darkness with a lit torch at its entryway. I think they've already used that description before. Hit him with the beep! There is a pile of skulls here. This room appears to be some sort of trap, revealing no doors or windows except for a small hole in the ceiling. It obviously challenges you to find a way out. This is an interesting object. It's a pile of skulls. Wait, how do I get out of here? The direction I came in is not on the map. There's nothing in this room for me to examine. It says try repositioning the arrow on an interesting object. I can't even look at the pile of skulls. I feel like that's... all my gamer's intuition is telling me there's something underneath the skulls and it won't even let me fuck with them. So I guess I fell through a trap door. So let's just load. Wait, now this isn't where we were. Where the... oh, what the fuck is this? It's the caretaker's dog holding the caretaker's head. The head speaks. I am but just a head, but the other three know. The taste of a ring will let you go. That's the guy from the first game. We chopped his head off and he's still talking. What the fuck? Holding the caretaker's head. The head speaks. I am but just a head, but the other three know. A taste of a ring will let you go. What does that mean? Ah! The dog quickly drops the head and starts towards you with a strange look of revenge in its eyes. He begins to tear your leg off as you try to escape, but it's no use. Well, he hasn't killed me yet. It doesn't say, do you want to... It didn't work. Yeah. Shut up. So we were going to go to the left here. Okay, this is where we found the stake. So we can keep going around. Oh, fucking god damn it! So we have to... I think it's not a death screen, because if we use the ring on the dog, he lets us go. So we're gonna get the priority attack. We're gonna preempt it. We're gonna hit the dog. Okay. The torch has gone out. I don't think we can go anywhere. We can't find any... Oh. We ran all the way back to the fucking beginning? Okay, let's just load the game. I was hoping I could find one of these rooms where there's a lit torch on the wall. Oh, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wah, wah, wee, wah. What is this? A piece of paper. Seems to be a map. Fuck off. The map requires a printer. Is your printer ready? Yes or no? Does it print a PDF? You couldn't just make a overlay in the screen over there? That's okay. I didn't need a map anyways. Oh, hey! This is a pretty interesting game. What do we got here? Fine, I'll just take it. What did we pick up? This key is red. Not! Yeah, that's the little toot sound is the flute. What is... What? This looks glitched. Okay. For some reason it loaded skulls? Okay, this is the crystal ballroom. Here's this guy. Okay, so he doesn't catch on fire. Can I just get past him? Oh. Well, I can. There is a jail-like wall here with a few of the bars bent from unknown circumstances. As look closer at the jail, you can watch a pair of eyes looking in your direction. What are these exits? That's where we came from. Oh, spooky rocking chair. It's Whistler's mother. This particular dungeon room reveals both an old-time rocking chair and a shelf on the far wall. The shelf seems to contain a few old-looking rare books. Who are you? Okay, fine. Every time I try to ask someone who they are... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it. It's pretty spooky. You are a fool to steal from me, cries the mysterious ghost woman. She appears not to take kindly to thieves as she slowly begins to dismember your body limb from limb. There is a very scary woman sitting in your aunt's old rocking chair. I hope it's not your aunt. No, we dug her up. We exhumed her body and fed her bone to the dog that tried to bite us. We dealt with her. She's done. Okay, what is forward? There is a large chest located in the back of this dark and musty room. This room gives an eerie decor as old bones are piled up in the corner as shadows are cast everywhere. Examine the bones. This pile of skulls and bones may be trying to tell you something. Take it. It looks like an old pirate chest. Open it. Is that another snake? God damn it. We're finding all the ways to die. This creature is quite nasty when it's not sleeping as it begins to rip the meat from your head with each strike. So we got a red key. What is it used for? Okay, so the only real puzzle we've solved so far is staking the vampire. There is a book inside the bookcase. Take the book. Open the bookcase. Oh, I took the book. What is it? The outside of this book looks... I bet we could give this book to the ghost lady. I bet she would like that. She'd be like, "Oh, you have found my rare book that I left upstairs." Okay. Let's operate the book on her. Nothing happened. Can we open the book? To which page would you like to open the book? 1 to 500. 69. Page 69 of this book contains scribbles unfamiliar to you. 420. So there's clearly something inside this book. Let's open it to page 1. The words Frank's book are written on page 1. I bet that's the name of the beggar. Yeah, now we're gonna talk. Hello, Frank. Open my book to page 493. What happens then? 493. There is $1 on this page. And a riddle which reads, "This page once found should long be forgotten. Where opened again the dollar is rotten." There's a jump scare on page 493. It's a pop-up book. Ah! A snake comes out of it just like the fucking filing cabinet. Well, fuck! There is a chained little girl in there. Okay, maybe we gotta use... Hang on. I've got an idea. Use the key on the girl. So we can't go in there. Try burning or torture. Gonna put my torch out. Watch. God damn it, you guys. Can we just pick her up? Oh, so we just have a little girl in our inventory. I'm sorry, what? Vandramon, that's called kidnapping. Technically, though, we're kind of saving her because she was already kidnapped. She was chained up inside a dungeon with clearly no way of entering the dungeon aside from knocking out the wall, as far as I know. Flux, she is 8 forever. No! Don't quote those weird stories. Okay, so when we hear stuff, does that mean we can bang on the wall and get things? No. Things just sometimes just make sounds. Ah! Oh, maybe that was signaling to me that the dog was right around the corner. I tell you what. Here. That didn't work. The dog, I can't trade the little girl to the dog. It was worth a shot. Hey, guys, there's no such thing as a dumb idea when you're playing games this stupid. Alright? I just want you guys to remember that. There is no such thing as a dumb idea. I will try literally everything. Have I got something for you? Check this shit out. You ever seen $1 before? Come on. Get $4 more and buy a hot dog. Now you're thinking, hey everyone, it's your boy Sam Freddy coming at you from the second third of the last half of darkness. Boy, it sure is spooky down here with all these monsters and creepy crawlies all over the place. You know what could go good right now? One of our famous $5 hot dogs, only available in the last half of darkness and the first half of sunrise. So come on up to the concession stand. Get one hot dog at $5, get a second hot dog at regular menu price. We got a lot of great deals for you. Come on up and see what we got for you. I noticed when the game loaded those pictures of the skulls incorrectly, it looks like it loaded these skulls, and it looks like the one on top was moving. When the game glitched out for a second, it looked like it loaded these skulls. I bet if we had a sword and we fenced this guy, if we had a weapon, we could probably interact with this guy. He's trying to show his fencing skills. So we haven't come into anything that's locked. We have not approached anything in the game that says it's locked. It's that fucking dog again. So if there's a blind playthrough that's 90 minutes long, we got 2 hours, we can solve this. I learned this from those white chamber games. You gotta give the skeleton a beer. A cold beer, specifically. It's gotta be chilly or else it's not beer. The game has seeds, so every playthrough is slightly different in terms of map layout. What the fuck? Last half of darkness? Last half of darkness, more like last half of bullshit. We can't break the skull. It's filled with vodka. Double Herkimer Diamond filtered, the purest vodka. It has won numerous taste test awards. I like how we've got multiple people watching multiple different Let's Plays trying to figure out this game. Trying to give me one hint. Where do I spend the $1? See, when I edit these things down onto YouTube, I show the solutions. I show the solutions. I'm not afraid. I also show a lot of parts like this where I just kind of stroke my hair and I stare at the screen as if I'm going to have some epiphany looking at items that I've already tried to use on this skeleton to try to take his sword from him. Boo! Loud noise. Let's go to the right. Let's go forward. Let's go right. Let's go left. Let's go right. Let's go left again. Let's go right. Let's go right again. Let's go left again. Aha! Yes! Yes! That's a door! That is most certainly a door! Use the key on the door. The door is now unlocked. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada pow! Oops, pow, surprise! This dark room contains a large wooden structure with 3 heads on it. Each head looks distinctly like the other without any particular characteristics about it. You can notice that the structure is slightly revealing an outside view. We can't open that. We can't open that. We can't open that. Can we take the skulls? Let's go this way. Yep. The gypsy in this room sits looking at her crystal ball. She quickly notices you and speaks, "Madame Timaz tells all." The room around her is filled with strange web curtains and sheets, obviously used to simulate an eerie atmosphere. Well, let's talk to her. No, let's give her the book dollar. Tell me my fortune. Okay, never mind, it didn't work. I see an island. Yes, a place called Ghost Island. You must go there. A boat will take you. Money, he asks, but give him none. Tell him Timaz. He will run. But first you must present the ring to the wall of heads. Where do I get this? Hang on. I gotta write this down. Thank you for the screenshot, Fandramon. I appreciate it. What's going on here? This dungeon room contains a wooden crate with a skull and unlit candle sitting on its surface. There is also a shelf and a ladder leading up to a darkness filled with the musty odor. What do we got here on the side? What's this? There's a pair of bolt cutters here. They're so tiny. The attic is filled with an odor unfamiliar to your senses. Their doorway to the right with a small sign beside it, its entrance, which warns miners to stay out. That's the porn room. What is this thing in the corner? What is this little demon? I'm gonna hit it. This creature looks friendly. Hello. The creature speaks as he points to the doorway. A game of 21 is played in that room. Bring back the ring. Oh, that's why kids can't go in there, because they play blackjack. Well, looks like we're fixing to we're gonna blackjack it up. You have $30 left. Enter your bet. $30. I can't see what my cards are. I got a 7 and an 8. That's a 15. He's got a 10 showing. Hit. The attic is filled with an odor unfamiliar. What happened to the ghost? These ghouls look friendly. They speak, "Give us the ring." I didn't get a ring. You're fucking up the graphics. Oh, I see. I have to wear him out. I gotta run his chips down. I see the ring up there. Look, it's in his stack of... So he'll eventually wager the ring whenever you wear him down. Got an 8. I got 12. Hit me. Why do you do this to me? Why is blackjack such a stupid fucking game? Let's go. Let's go. 10. 16. Why do they keep giving me these bullshit hands? God damn it. Oh, I know, I got the ring. I beat him. I got them all in one go. This guy's causing my keystrokes to buffer. The ghouls take the ring and examine it closely. They speak the words, "Outside" have been marked on this ring. They give back the ring. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. The ring fits perfectly into the head as it begins to speak. Where is the forgotten land? Only the room of ghouls know. Give them the ring and they will show outside. A strange force carries you outside as those words are spoken. Okay, let's do this! Let's fucking do this! We're at located in the darkness of the forest. You come across a very old bridge which provides a passage over the dangerous, jagged rocks below. A large hooded figure stands in a small boat up ahead. He appears to be waiting for a customer to take to Ghost Island, located in the distance. Okay, so we need to tell him. Timaz. We made it to Ghost Island! This paradise is known as Ghost Island, filled with tropical plants and beautiful palm trees. The beaches are a perfect vacation spot for ghosts, ghouls, and pirates. We're on Ghost Island. Look at all this progress we're making. We're Ghost Island! If this paradise wasn't called Ghost Island, it could pass as a great vacation spot with beautiful palm trees, white sandy beaches, and even an extremely large ghost ship. The wooden plank is heavily guarded by a strange fellow. He looks as if he would be best described as a ghost pirate, first mate perhaps. There is a large pirate ship revealed behind him with the sounds of the ocean in the distance. Okay, so let's not fuck with him. Whoa! This path leads up into a very large and hot volcano where there is a small sacrifice area. It seems the natives on this island still use virgins to satisfy the volcano to avoid its eruption. Okay, well, I got an idea. Bolt cutters. What if we throw a little girl in the volcano? Oh! Oh! Whoops. Was I supposed to do that? Where's me bottle of rum? I don't know. Oh, what is this? There is an old beach house here which looks as though it may be haunted as you notice the strange shadows and sounds from inside. Who's this guy? There is some sort of ghost pirate here. He appears to be digging something up. I wouldn't bother him. These guys don't take kindly to claim jumpers. Alright, well you keep digging for that gold, buddy. Located in the entrance hall, a grand staircase winds up into the unknown and a ghost-like creature is floating throughout the room. Alright. What the hell? This must be the kitchen with its old-fashioned decor and appliances, such as the refrigerator, probably not plugged in and still containing food. There's also an unusual smell coming from a lady standing in front of the sink with her back towards you. Let's back out. Let's save real quick. This hall contains 2 doors and a window up ahead, providing a view of the back of the house. The floorboards and walls are covered with dust, and there is a strange musty smell coming from one of the rooms. Let's go to the room on the right. Whoa! I don't want to see that! I gotta sleep in a bed tonight! This place looks as though it's at least a few hundred years old. There is a king-size bed with who knows what underneath and a large shelf-like dresser beside it. Okay, looks like we got some ketchup here. This room is quite scary looking with its walls covered with spider webs and dust. There is both a bed and a dresser here with odd looking paintings on the walls. Well, first things first is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna klepto this bottle. What did we take? The bottle of rum is closed. So that solves that. Hey, bitch, I'm talking to you. Ah! Oh, no! Let's just exit. Let's get out. I like my rum prepared the tropical way. Okay, so we need a coconut for the rum. Oh! We just take it right out of the tree. Okay. So... open the bottle. Alright, that opened the coconut. Now, if we operate the open coconut on the rum, what? Okay. Okay. It's got an umbrella and everything in it. I don't know where we got that from, but okay. Now we'll give him the pina colada. If you like pina coladas. Oh my god! We have escaped, or have you? It seems your mind is haunting you with the thoughts of your aunt. This is spooky. Did we win? I don't think we won. And then it kicks us back to the DOS prompt. What about her? How do we get her? Do we just take her? Oh! Now we have a woman in our inventory. Okay. Sure. Where the little girl used to be. Let's examine her. What does it say about her? It's a girl. We traded up! We traded up. We had an 8-year-old. We're like, nope, gotta be above 18, buddy. Whoop! In the volcano, and then we saved the other girl. Okay, so now that we saved the girl, do we get a better ending? You have escaped. Or have you? It seems as though she speaks, you have made me... Oh, I couldn't quite read that. I'll freeze frame it for the YouTube upload. Congratulations, it looks as though you've made it out of this horrifying nightmare as you sail away into the darkness on a creepy old ghost ship. Looking back, you have an eerie feeling you are being watched. A faint shadow-like figure can barely be seen back on shore, which appears to be standing next to a cannon while looking through an eyeglass and shouting, "Ye pirates, never leave me island!" A loud cannon is heard from the shore. A battle begins. Fortunately, you and the girl find a rowboat. So we get away. That's a good ending. You huff and puff but are able to row to the base of a large rocky mountain which contains a creepy-looking castle high above. Will you ever escape? I don't know, will we? Find out in Last Half of Darkness 3. We got the girl! We saved the girl! I was kind of wondering. I was like, wait, didn't we throw a kid into a volcano and then like we never really doubled back on that. We never followed up on that. What do you use the bolt cutters on then? Because we got some items that we didn't use. We tried burning things with the torch. The only thing that did was illuminate the castle. The bolt cutters did nothing. I feel like we missed whatever the bolt cutters did. What was the point of the green zombie with the sword, the skeleton with the sword? What was he doing? What was the red pirate with the shovel doing? What was the old lady with the creepy old lady with the books doing? What was the crystal skull? Were those all just red herrings? So was this the same girl from last time or someone else? It looked like the same girl. It looked like she got captured and they took her up the volcano. So it looks like, because she was wearing the same dress. So I think it's implied it's the same girl. As for throwing the kid down the volcano, I don't know about that. But that was my bad. My bad. But I noticed the girl that we rescued occupies the same spot in her inventory item, or the inventory menu, as the little girl. So I think we had to throw her in the volcano to rescue the girl, to like appease the volcano gods. So gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, you know what they say. That was Last Half of Darkness 2. I had a good time with this game. It was a little frustrating with the games are seeded. So the dungeon layouts differ. That's why there's a map that drops in there that prints out. And we beat it without the help of the map. I figured it was possible. So, we managed to get through it. It was a little frustrating until I just decided to feel around. I treated the maze the way... Because, okay, if you're stuck in a labyrinth and you touch the right side of the wall... and you just follow that wall and you never let off on it and you follow you will eventually find the exit. So that was my plan, was just to keep going to the right. If it made me turn left, fine, but every time there was a fork, I went to the right. And I just felt along the wall going to the right, and eventually we found the hidden door that we needed the red key for. And I'm glad we found the key first and not the door, because that would have pissed me off. I don't know where this game is going, because the first game, it seemed like this was like a self-contained game at first, until the first game you went underground into where the second game took place. So the first game led into the second game, and now the second game we're going to be wherever the rowboat takes us in the third game. And from what I understand, the third game looks and plays kind of differently from the first two. I've heard it's not as good. I've never played it, but we'll play it eventually. I have it downloaded. I have a copy of it. I enjoy the game, but sometimes the puzzles there's too many red herrings in the puzzles. Like all the stuff that had loose ends that didn't get wrapped up in this game. Like that I mentioned off earlier, like the lady with the books, the guy with the sword, the guy with the shovel, the lady cooking in the kitchen in the haunted house. Like, I guess those things are just there to scare you? Or they're there to throw you off? I don't know. But whatever the case, we still beat the game, we got the good ending, and that's all that matters. So, badlydrawndog.bmp. That's the real takeaway. That dog needs to be an emote on this channel. I swear to God, we need to make the dog an emote. I noticed there were multiple points in the game where you could have soft locked and not realized it. Like the book with the dollar in it. If you closed it and opened it again, the dollar disappears. So how do you play blackjack if you don't have any money? So that was one of the... I noticed there were things you could do to soft lock the game. And that I wasn't really cool with. So, all in all, compared to the first game, I think Last Half of Darkness 1 is the better of the two games. But the second one, I appreciate that it's still in the same style as the first game. The third game is going to be different, so I don't know how I feel about that one. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.